everybody, my name is Shadows, and today I'm going to show you my Gallantmon deck profile for the EX3 format. So without further ado, let's get into the deck. So for my eggs, I only run 4, and that is of Gallantmon. It's still a good card, gotta love it, draw potential, perfect. Alright, on to our rookies. I use 4 of the structure deck Gallantmon. I use 4 of EX2 Gallantmon. And I use 4 of the BT9 Gallantmon X antibody. This is good because, you know, when you delete, you get a draw and you can jump up to Gallantmon if need be. This Gallantmon is really good because it's a searcher, and this one right here is also good because you can delete and you can add to increase your DP effects when you delete stuff. And yes, I know I do not use any of the new EX3 Gallantmons. I just did not see it needing to be in here for the way how I have this deck built, but it's not set in stone, so if you want to throw Gallantmon in it, go for it. It's a good card, just not one I wanted to use. Alright, on to the level 4s. I do use 2 of the EX3 Gallantmons, and 4 of the structure deck Gallantmons, and 4 of the BT9 Gallantmon X antis. This is a really good one because you can delete a Digimon with 3000 DP or less, and if you don't, you get to mill some cards. So Gallantmon is technically now a mill deck to an extent as well. This is good because when you delete, you get a gain of memory, and this increases your deletion effects by 1000, which is good the further on you get. And the inherited for this one is really good because you can delete one of your Digimon on the field and you can gain security attack +1 with this Digimon. And also a good note is if you see that right there, it's an on deletion effect. It's actually errated to where that's not on deletion and it's when digivolving now. So that's also something good to take note. And as you can see right there at my thumb, it says level 3 on for 3 for purple, but if you look right there, digivolve 2 from Gallantmon, so just keep that in mind as well, that you can still digivolve it off a red Gallantmon and not have to worry. But that is errated, so it's not on deletion anymore, it's when digivolving. Right, and that's it for the level 4s. On to the level 5s, I use 2 of the new War Gallantmons, 2 of the structure deck War Gallantmons, and 3 of the BT9 War Gallantmon X antibodies. That's good because you can give your opponent 2 of your opponent's Digimon on deletion, they lose memory for the turn, and then if you have War Gallantmon or X anti under this, you can delete a Digimon whose total of 6000 or less and be able to delete them. So if they have 2 on there and you delete both of them, you're gaining 2 memory off of that, so that's really good to have. And this one, obviously, you know, when deleted, security attack +1, and then you can delete stuff. And this one is good for being a mill card, but with some extra bonuses because you trash the top 3 cards of your deck, and then if you or your opponent has 5 or more cards in their trash, you can play a Gallantmon or a Takudo from your trash without paying its memory cost. So that's really nice to have. And, you know, it's just like the other one where it has to where it can digivolve off purple, but it's 3 from a level 4 that contains Gallantmon. And that's it for my level 5s. For my level 6s, I run 2 of the structure deck Gallantmons and 4 of the Gallantmon X antibodies from BT9. This one's good because, you know, security tech +1. Who doesn't love multiple swings? You build the right stack, you're doing 3 or 4 checks, which is very nice when you're trying to get it done as fast as you can. And this one's also good because you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP, and then if none is deleted, you can unsuspend this Digimon to where you can do multiple attacks if you're lucky with the board being empty. And you can strip security cards with having Gallantmon under or X antibody. And that's it for the level 6s. I do run level 7s. I run 1 Gallantmon Crimson mode, but I run 2 of the Omnimon X antibodies. The Crimson mode's great. Digivolving, delete all your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP, and then when attacking, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack and add 1 to that for every 10 cards in your opponent's trash. Perfect. Great. Love it. Omnimon X antibody is just as nice. And it's also, funny enough, it's a ratted as well, because it says when a Digimon with X antibody and its traits would digivolve into this card, reduce the cost by 2, but they got a ratted to where it has to be the X antibody option card instead of in its traits. And then when digivolving, return all your opponent's Digimon with the highest level to the bottom of the deck. And then when digivolving and attacking by placing an X antibody or a level 6 card under your deck, you can reveal your opponent's security cards and trash 1 of them and then place the rest there. So that's really good too, to be able to get rid of like stuff for like Mostemon or security control type decks, or just to make sure that you don't have to worry about anything in their security at all. And that's it for the level 7s. All right, for my option cards, I run 2 red memory boosts because, you know, you got to search, get those combo pieces to where you can get everything off, and 3 X antibodies to make all the other stuff a lot easier to deal with. And, you know, if this is in your security, you get a gain of memory and put it to your hand, so maybe you can cut off your enemy's turn. All right, so for tamers, I run 2 Takedos, 2 heroes, and 3 cool boys. So this lineup can theoretically change if you feel like it, and if you want to throw some ties in, you can. But Takedo is really important because it gives you blitz, and you gain a memory every time Digimon is deleted by suspending them. Hero to me seems a little better to have in the deck than tie, because yes, more security attacks is better, but if your Digimon does not have high enough DP and it just gets knocked out, then what's the point of having more security attacks if you can't DP safety? And then Cool Boy obviously draws, gain memory, hopefully you can grab some X-Anti stuff. Perfect to have. And that's it for this deck profile. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.